Alright, so here's a quick little velocity tutorial, I guess. Velo. First thing you want to do, grab your clip, trim it, throw it in the timeline. Just kind of move your clip how you want it. Alright. So I'm gonna have, I guess it'd be easier with the song. I'm doing this like no song, but pretty much find like the point of interest. You're gonna click Control Alt T on your keyboard, set a keyframe, and then make an end keyframe. And just make keyframes on like where you want it to start, pretty much. I guess you'll see right now what I'm talking about. Then go ahead, select all of these, open the graph editor. If it's like this, hold Control and scroll on your wheel like that. And if this is on, turn it off because that's annoying. Alright, and then you're gonna want to click F9 on your keyboard. You can either click F9 or you can click this thing right here, Easy Ease. And it does the same thing. F9 is just a shortcut. First thing you're gonna want to do, you got these two little points. You can either, there's two ways to do this. First method is a 2-point graph. Other way to do this is a 3-point graph. I'm gonna show the 2-point graph first, because 2-point graph, it's like for lazy people, I guess. Like, this is the one I do. That's another way to do it. But pretty much what I'm doing here is I'm making an S, or not an S, but like a curve graph. I don't know what it's called. But pretty much it starts off fast, slows down. It's very straight right here. Then it speeds back up. I'm going to do that with each one. And the sharper, or like the higher you pull the graph, the faster it's going to be. So like if I did it like this, it's like, it's not going to be as quick, and it's going to be like not as slow. You kind of want it to be a little bit slow. So that's why you kind of want to make your graphs just a little sharp. You're going to want to do that with each one. And the other way you can do this is pretty much by adding one more keyframe like right in the middle and kind of dropping your graph kind of like that and like that. This is just another way to do it, and a lot of people will say it looks better, in which it kind of does. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really, it takes too too long. I'm lazy. It's just easier to do a S graph like this. And I'm gonna play it. Alright, and obviously, you know, it looks kind of trashy right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to go right here. You're going to click this twice right here. And what that does is it smoothens out the frames pretty much. And it's what makes like the slow-mos smooth, I guess. And I'll show you right now. Looks way better. Alright, and it sounds kind of weird because it slow-mos the audio too. So what you can do is do Control D, that duplicates the clip, and then click Control Alt T, which disables time remapping, and then you can just go ahead and turn off the sound for like the audio, or like the not audio. Turn off the sound for your main clip, and then so that way you just have an audio clip and you can't see it. That's pretty much it. I don't really like that you can hear what's going on in the background, so what this is, just double click L to get this little waveform thing. I'm just trimming the audio, and that's pretty much how you velocity. Another thing to add to make the velocity just a little bit smoother is rsmb. You should always rsmb your clips just to give it that nice little motion blur feeling, or I don't know. Just crank it all the way to 100. I recommend you experiment with the how much blur you want. I usually kind of cap it around like 0.7. That's like the maximum amount you'd like ever need, unless you're trying to do like an rsmb velocity style edit. But I'm not. I just want to give it a motion blur. Like, if that makes sense, just a little bit of motion blur. Each game is different. Like for Call of Duty, I usually do 0.4. But for Call of Duty, I usually do 0.4. And it just makes it a lot more smoother.